So I'm gonna wait for Hakeem to come back. Sorry, I'm not sure what happened. Um, so I'll just wait here. Hmm. Hakeem, is that you? Are you in here? Yeah, I'm not sure what happened. I had to get back on. But okay, you're here. You're back. Okay. So let's keep going. So where were we? Okay, yeah, so you're gonna have to work okay, there's better news coming in. So it sounds like from what I was reading, it was kind of starting off to kind of rough, but we did end up getting the 8 of Pentacles, and then at the end we got the 10. So financially, some okay, so it seems like if you're not already working hard or hyper focused on something here, you are gonna there's gonna be money coming in. Okay, you did get the 10 of Pentacles, so you know that's the card that everybody wants to get. You know, that's like having it all. But there's something you need to walk away from before you, it's like there's like some kind of block here um that you have, that you have to walk away from so you can hit this level of success that you're looking for. Okay, because it's come, look, you started off with the 5 of Pentacles, so that's like having literally nothing, or like just barely surviving, right? And we move along, we get to the 8, and then we get to the 10. So it seems like 2026, it's going to be towards the end, things are going to look so much better, but you do need to walk away from something here, and you need to defend something. Like you need to hold your ground in some aspect in your life. So again, this is kind of reminding me, going back to what I was saying, if you feel like you need to charge more for whatever that is that you the services that you provide, do that. Yeah, they want you to stand uh loud and proud. I heard loud and proud. You got to be loud and proud. Like there's like a thing here about having to like be your biggest fan, because if you don't root for yourself, who will? Let's see, what do you need to walk away from? Mm. You got to spend money to make money. You need to let go of this like lack mindset. They want you to invest in something or look into like investment stuff. If you don't have knowledge in that, they want you to like learn about that. I just saw you know that, I don't know if you've seen it, but that movie, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. You know that coupon, or that, no, I don't know if it was a coupon, like that gold ticket. That's what I saw. some kind of like golden ticket. Like that's the getting into like learning about like the like like I heard oh, I don't know what, I don't even know what that means, but I heard financial literacy. I think that's like about learning about money, right? Um, what else was I seeing here? They want you to also like spend a little more. Like don't be scared to like spend. There's something about here about the spending. Like don't hold too tight onto it. Again, back with the whole water thing, like doing that is keeping things stagnant. So money flows. Money has to flow, right? Let's see. Yeah, like the so for example, you know how we all like typically people have like a checkings and a savings account, and it's good to have money in your savings, you know, but the there's like stagnancy here with the money. Like you need to start investing it and making, you need to like multiple, because I'm seeing like multiple streams again with the water, like multiple streams of income here, because that money needs to be flowing, like it needs to circulate. So maybe even in the home, like in your home, if you have a tendency to collect or like hold on to things, you need to start letting go. Like you, even your home, like your car, like the things that you surround yourself, it needs to be free flowing. So maybe even adding like, I'm not exactly sure what area in the home, but you can figure it out through like feng shui. I because I was seeing like you need to put water, like you know those little um like those water, those things that you can, those little water fountains, right? Put, you need to put it in the, where it, like in the corner of the home of where it, where typically feng shui people tell you to put it. I don't know what side of the home it is. I'm not sure what side of the home rules water. I can't remember on the top of my head, but if you look it up, you can figure it out. Um, so they, because they're making a big, so now I'm seeing your home. So they want you to even like um if money for you, you want to get into the state of flow of money, so maybe even putting portraits or like art that has to do with, you don't have to put money ones because it could, you know, my, this is my opinion, it could look kind of cheesy, but you want to put things that represent wealth and water, like you want to combine those two. um and I am seeing like the home, they want you to obviously have it clean, I mean, right? Clean. The air, they want you to open up the windows more, like make sure there's like a free flowing energy in the home. The water's gonna help with that. But because I'm seeing they want a lot of white, they want beige, they want light colors. So I'm not sure the way you live, but they want you to kind of they also want you to rearrange the home, like because I see a lot of stagnant energy in the home, and that's also kind of reflecting in your pockets. Okay. um what else? It sounds crazy, but it works. Also, they're showing me your bathroom. Like, is there any problems of leaking in the home somewhere? I was seeing the bathroom though, like a leak there, or there will be a leak. You got to get that fixed. If is there anything leaking, be mindful of that. Or like the water. Hmm. Yep. Um. Yeah, there's stagnancy, and it's reflecting in your bank account. We also, cause I was telling you that there's how's your do you drink water enough water, or like are you hydrated enough? Cause I feel like you're not. I feel like you need electrolytes. Um, I was seeing like the beach. Do you live by a beach? Some they want you to go to a beach. I was also gonna say like maybe even a river, but I was feeling like something about maybe because I was feeling like the salt, because the electrolytes, that's like salt. Yeah, there's a lot of here like with the water. They want you to. So again, finances. Okay, so pretty much all in all, finances for the year 2026. There's some changes that need to be made, but I feel like you can make it. You can get there. Let's see. Quick update on Izzy. Let's see. Like, how is Izzy doing? You know how they say spring cleaning? You need to do winter cleaning. I'm pretty sure it's in Chinese. The Chinese, um, they they do cleaning in the winter. The winter is associated with the lungs, and it has to do with grief. And people who suffer with grief typically can't. It's hard for them to let go of things. So practicing, um, letting go of things, even material things, is something that will benefit you. Um, so if you feel like you have a lot of grief, they do want you to work with that. I've seen it with people, like just analyzing people, just analyzing myself, just things like that, and I do notice like a lot of people who hold on to like things que acumulan, like they do deal with a lot of grief, a lot of like sadness and deep deep pain. It's really hard for them to let go. They're typically they're very artistic people too. So maybe working with the lungs, because that's what it was feeling like, the lungs, like personal grief, will help also with the money, with the finances here, okay? So how's Izzy doing? Update on Izzy. Okay, let's see. So we got the Nine of Wands, reverse Ten of Wands, the Sun. So I feel like saying she's hoping, because from what I remember, she was going through a rough time, wasn't she? I feel like that's what I remember. Even because I mean we do have the Ten of Wands here too, so it's like she was feeling like there was a lot of things going on in her life. So it feels like her life felt kind of like it was flipped upside down. The last time we spoke, it kind of still feels like she's in that energy, but we got the Sun, so it's like she's moving out of that. Finally, moving out of that energy. It's like whew, I can breathe. Yeah, she feels like she can breathe now. Ah, look, we got the full. That was the one I saw like in the beginning of your spread, but with hers, um, you know, so if she's so it seems like she's starting or she's ready for a new start. So maybe she's hoping this year, like again with the attitude, like her attitude this year is like, okay, the last year it was shit, and but this year's gonna be better. So she's starting off the new year with a better attitude here. A little bit even like a romanticized attitude, which like nothing wrong with that. A healthy level of delulu. Sometimes it has to be that way, especially if you're in a funk and you can't get out of the funk. You got to be delusional because the brain is powerful. mm. It seems like there's a lot of people interested in her at this time romantically. We got the Two of Cups. Oh, yeah, it feels like there's a lot of people. This kind of feels like, I was gonna say relationship, but there's like multiple people that could pique her interest here. It feels like maybe that's what's making her feel. That's part of the reason what is making her feel a little better. Maybe there's people who, maybe the people, even the people that she's around, um, because this even also feels like the people like friendships and things. It just feels like she has a new circle around her, new people. Jesus Christ, look at all this. There's like a lot of people atrás de ella. I feel like right now she's like the talk of the show. Oh, talk of the show. Talk of the town. Not in that way, but there's a lot of people talking about her. Yeah, look, the wheel. So the Wheel of Fortune came out, so it feels like her life um is much better now. Like she's in a much better headspace than the last time. She's focused here. She's focused. She's busy. Um Romantically, there's a lot of options here. She's very chatty. She's feeling very flirty and fun, easy. She's like in the flow. Yep, with the Wheel of Fortune here, she's in the flow. Look with the sun here. It's like she feels like this big ray of sunshine. She feels radiant. She feels excited. She feels ready. Wow. It makes me even want to stand up super straight. Like she feels very, I don't know, she's feeling herself. Yeah, there's a lot of options here for her. She kind of feels like there's a little bit too much options. There's like all kind of things coming all like from all angles, like people and places and things. So it feels, how's she doing? She's doing great. Girl's feeling herself. Let's see. It says don't let your past hold you back. This kind of feels like the energy she was in right before. Look, what did I say? She's in the Delulu. So we got a blue moon, believe in the impossible. So that's the energy she's in right now. I feel like she made like a vision board for herself, and it's like, you know what, I'm gonna put the things that I don't even know if it will come true. I don't, maybe this might be her first time doing one, or but she's putting the most delusional things on there, and she's like, fuck it, a ver qué pasa. But she's actually like, I feel like she is practicing like active delusion, um you know, to be able to manifest this dream that she desires, or the dreams, like the dreams and visions that she has for herself, specifically romantically, maybe even beauty wise. So she's working on her beauty, or like leveling up, looking better, but relationships too. I'm even seeing like I see her shopping, like for like a new wardrobe, maybe decorating, maybe even music, anything that's artistic. So hobbies, she has like, I see her having more hobbies. So it seems like she started off the year pretty good. She's very excited. Like new year, new me vibe. That's the vibe that I'm feeling. Yeah, I feel like whatever she was going through right before all this, it's like she learned her lesson. She's like, I'm not doing that shit ever again. Whatever that thing was. It could have been something, it could be just simply like not believing in herself, doubting herself a lot, like she's done doing that. She's really stepping into like this very Leo energy with the sun here. It's like she feels like she was like reborn. That's the mindset that she's embodying. Maybe she even, because I said reborn, it made me think of Jesus for some reason. So maybe she's, I don't know, like reading scripture or something. Yeah, I see her mind is being, she's looking for something to believe in, something like a mindset or a philosophy that can really help guide her. She's being very mindful of what she listens to, like what advice she's taking in, because you can't be listening just to anybody, especially nowadays when everybody's behind a fucking screen and everybody got a podcast. Like, you really don't know. Like, anybody can get a damn podcast. Anybody can get up there and just start saying things. So she's being very mindful on who she listens to, making sure that the person that she's listening to is someone that aligns with her morals. So I feel like she's doing like extra research on like the person, not just listening to them, but actually like background. Maybe not all freaking FBI, but like enough what she could get that she can like, okay, well, this person seems like what they say. I like it, and they walk the walk and talk the talk. So that's what I got. I hope that helped, Hakeem. Let me see. You have changed for the worse. You are a shadow. What? ¿Tú qué dices? You have changed for the worse. You are a shadow of who you used to be. You're welcome, Hakeem. Happy New Year. Okay. Let's see, what time is it? 27. Let's see. Pile 1. All right, pile 1. You got, let's see, I'm gonna start over again. So this says you will enjoy a good health and financial independence. So let's see, what do you need to know at this time? Let me write that down. What was it? So let's see, 28, 48 for pile 1. Okay. What does pile 1 need to know? What does pile 1 need to know? So for pile 1, you got luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. You got South Node, don't let your past hold you back. And then you got full moon in Aquarius, show the world the real you. So let's see. The opposite of Sagittario is Gemini. And then we got Aquarius here. Okay, so the message here is do not be do not hold back when it comes to your thoughts. So this pile feels like there's somebody who rather just stay quiet. The people that don't want to ruffle people's feathers. The ones that they don't want to cause, I guess, problems. So I feel like there's some kind of wound here when it comes to the throat, when it comes to communication. Maybe like a lot of suppression. There's a lot of suppression in the throat. There's a suppression in the mind. So this feels like the way you think is really it's today it's really being shaped by the things that you know I was, typically it's family, but I was feeling like siblings. I was seeing like older siblings, um, and like cousins. I was seeing cousins. Like it was not the parents, but it was the siblings. Like maybe your siblings really something about the siblings molded you, or maybe you wanted someone in this one of the siblings. You wanted their approval, and you thought it would be a good idea to gain their approval. It would be thinking like them, talking like them, adapting certain things, even though they were not really the best, I guess. But you wanted to be accepted by them. Maybe the way you thought and they thought, because again, it was back to like the suppression. um Maybe you shifted your ideas and views to match this sibling or this cousin, and you kind of abandon who you really were with Aquarius here. It says show the world the real you. So um it's time to get out of that. And maybe that's where it all started, like the codependency, or like the suppression. That's where it started, and it's kind of like a bad habit that you were not able to break for a while, up until now. Maybe you're working on it already, and it's taking you years. Mm. What do you need to know? I'm also seeing again with the new moon in Sagittarius. Luck is on your side. You need to put yourself out there when it comes to your thoughts, your voice. You need to put yourself out there. Like share your thoughts, share your views. I'm also seeing like exploring. So exploring is something that will be very important for you in the future if it's not already. How do I explain this? I feel like saying like wherever you're living is just too small. It's not big enough for you. Um, what do you need to know? It's like Someone in this pile, I see like an expansion of like a home. Like you need a lot of so I also feel like you need a lot of space. A lot of space to think, a big space to create. Like you need big, like I see someone on a hill and just painting, creating, but on a hill. And something about being able to see like the view of the mountains really helps you. So I feel like this pal needs to create outdoors. Like you need to go outside and create, and you need to get like, I see the inspiration. Obviously, it's coming from nature or from the thoughts. Like think about your thoughts and being outside where it's like a big view. It's like it helps you create like big beautiful sceneries. Help you create because it feels like we're when you are in a like say you're on the top of a hill. Something about just being on that hill makes you feel like you're on the top of the world, like the, you know, that feeling you get when you're seeing these beautiful like these beautiful, like the beautiful scenery. It inspires you, and sometimes it feels like it's so much like that feeling feels so surreal. Like sometimes even the body gets a little bit overwhelmed from how beautiful it is. Like, it's like breathtaking, you know. I know people say that a lot, but like, are you really experiencing that though? Like, are you really taking in all the senses, you know? Like the feeling, like being present. Like I feel like what you need to know is that practicing being present will really help you create and help you feel comfortable in being who you are. Like just getting comfortable with just being you, taking up space, a lot of space. Like you need to take up so much space that I see it even in the like even in the clothing. Like you cannot you cannot be in a bubble. Like you have to be able to expand. Even like the like your breath, like when the clothes is sitting on your chest, the clothes cannot be like you need the it needs to be your chest needs to be able to expand like 5 times its size. So there needs to be like free of movement here. Okay, what was the little thing we got? We got you will enjoy good health and financial independence. Let's see what else. Let's see what we get from the tarot. See, let's see. Did I mention moving? I think I'm pretty sure I did. Having to move. So what does Pal one need to know? Oh, okay. Here with so we do have the South Node here, right? Um, the South Node speaks of where we were, and the North Node speaks of where you're going. So with the Page of Pentacles here, the you got the Page of Pentacles and then the Emperor. So I feel like this is a journey of becoming the Emperor here in your life. Like being this boss. Whether you're, you know, male or female, this is a journey of literally like exactly how the fortune cookie said, financial independence, being a straight boss. It feels like that is part of um your life purpose here is becoming your own boss. You make your own rules. No one tells you what to do. No one tells you how to live. No one tells you when you go to bed or when you wake up or what your hobbies look like or what you dress like, what you eat, what you drink, what you drive. It's like part of your life purpose is to be the one who makes your own rules. Like, you know, like a dad, like a daddy. And being real good at it too. And this is going to come through structure and discipline because it is the Emperor. So, because the Emperor does not get here by mistake, it's through work, discipline, being smart, but being disciplined. Because this feels like this is part of the story, and then this feels different. Mm. Yeah, this feels like in order for you to get to this Emperor, right? Because in tarot we have kings, but the kings of kings is the Emperor. I call this. Okay, what was I gonna say here? So what's part of this journey is having to walk away here. Cause um you know what this is? This is about walking away from being literally your worst your own worst enemy here. That's what it is. Cause this wasn't feeling like other people here. This was feeling like I couldn't put my finger on it, but that's what it is. This pile here has a habit of being, it's like maybe you've been disappointed so much that you just walk in that energy to not to protect you from not being disappointed. So you already go in with the mindset of being disappointed. So like nothing, kind of like nothing surprises you type of attitude. Because I was seeing so yeah, because I was seeing so the South Node. So I got here the luck is on your side, and then Aquarius. What's the opposite of Aquarius? Leo. Um, because we got a new moon, and then we got the full moon in Aquarius. Hold on. Yeah, this type of cycle needs to end here. Um, let's see, what do we have over here? Oh, there's like a bunch of threes. Okay. Yeah, this is talking about disappointments because we have the three of swords too. Um, also they're also saying do not be scared of being disappointed in the future. That's gonna happen. That's just that's just life, right? Um, but along your journey, you're gonna figure out, or you're gonna have the tools, the intuition to have better people around you. Because I feel like the people that were around you before were not the best, and you were choosing friendships and people around you just you kind of like like people who date people who you ask yourself why are they with them if they don't get treated right. But I'm feeling like this has to do with friends. It's like why do you put up with these type of friends? Like if you wouldn't put up with that in a relationship, why are you putting like in a romantic relationship, why are you putting up with this behavior in friendships? So your weak spot here is friends or like the circles, social circles. So becoming better at or choosing better. Maybe even choosing people that feel uncomfortable, but it's only uncomfortable because you're not used to it. Okay, let's see. What does pile one need to know? Okay, what do they want to say when it comes to the real, um, show the world the real you? Cups. Mm. Whoever this pile has been living behind some kind of mask here. Yeah, pile two has been living under some kind of mask. It could be to protect yourself. This is feeling very like mutable energy, kind of like I'm gonna I'm gonna be who I have to be in this place, and then be someone else in another place to like be able to get by. It makes socializing easier for you. It's like the way you've learned how to like a chameleon. Like I see a chameleon. Like you had to learn how to be a chameleon. Because I think it was like talking about not ruffling, like upsetting people. You don't want to ruffle people's feathers and stuff. So maybe you're someone who likes to avoid, you don't like conflict. Hey, what was that? Yeah, you're someone who likes to avoid conflict. You don't like conflict. Um, Maybe you're a Libra. We did get the King of Swords, so that does the signs that rule this is Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. Again, the mind. Um, rule. Is the air signs rule is air signs rule the mind. No, no, not well, not all of them because um Libra is ruled by Venus, the planet of love. Aquarius is ruled by Uranus, the planet of innovation. The one that's technically ruled by the mind is Gemini, um but these are signs of, you know, communication, of sharing ideas, communication, things of that sort. But because we have Aquarius here, um, what you need to know, um, apart from being authentically you, they want you to show this side to people. They want you to show your quirky side. Because Aquarius is weird. I don't know if you guys have met an Aquarius or know Aquarius people, but they're kind of weird. That they're like a little bit offbeat, but it's okay. Um, you know what I'm seeing? Someone who's showing me like this like like a collection of something that they have. I'm seeing like they want you to show. So typically, I'm not really for. It's just an opinion, right? My opinion. I'm not really for exposing myself and showing everyone everything and things of like that nature. Especially online. But I'm seeing someone here that they want you to do this. Like your guys want you to do this. They want you to show this weird ass collection that you have. It could be anything. I don't know. Maybe it could be a fucking collection of rocks. I don't know. But I'm seeing, because I was even seeing like these little stuff. Like I was seeing a collection of little furry, like monitos. Have you guys ever seen? I saw this one this one video that went viral a while back. It was someone was showing their collect, and it was so weird. Like um, but it was cute too at the same time. It was like, let me look up what the name of the, Monsters Inc. You know that purple little like salamander. Someone had a whole collection of that thing. It was literally the weirdest thing. Hold on. Um, Monsters Inc. characters. Let's see. Oh, Randall Boggs, that ugly, sneaky little salamander. Someone had a whole fucking collection of that. Let me see. I think I can show it what it is. It was this freaking. Um, and she got all kinds of things, like a whole thing, like a whole wall dedicated to this animal. So they want you to do that. They want you to. I'm seeing someone doing that. Or maybe that's something that just kind of showing like your interest with people, like showing like your hobbies with people. Something about that will bring luck to you. Okay. There's luck in being you. Literally. I feel like this quirky thing you got going on um is gonna help you bring in money. And being, being authentically you, it's gonna give you great, because it says right here good health and financial independence. So you might become financially, like you're gonna be a boss by showing off this quirky side or creating something quirky, because I was seeing someone create, um maybe even dressing quirky. Maybe you're because we no, this is Sagittarius, but anyways, maybe even dress, because I was getting it like someone dressing. Maybe someone in this pod doesn't, they're fearful of dressing weird because you're worried that people are gonna like make fun of you or whatnot. But literally being yourself, being your weird self, is gonna help you bring in the dough. um Something about being you is gonna free you, right? And, disease starts in the mind. So if you're being yourself, why would disease even start? There is literally no dis-ease in your body. So um that's like your ticket to financial. If you're someone who worries about your health, that's something to think about. um yeah. What do you need to know? mm, um they do want you to be careful with, um this could be someone. I was feeling like, in this journey that you're gonna be on, when to becoming financially independent. um there's obviously going to be problems along the way, right? But I see like there's this big one